Today's half-ton trucks often feel like fragile, disposable toys. Hauling heavy loads with newer V6 engines feels like a ticking time bomb, yet a select group of engines still earn mechanics' unwavering trust. These robust powerhouses are truly built to outlast any modern vehicle. A select group of power plants actively defy the EPA's trend of smaller, high-stress designs. We affectionately refer to these as the forever engines. Their durability stems from cast iron, large displacement, and simple mechanics. For a truck designed to outlast its owner, this compilation is your sole essential guide. To begin, we must grasp the physics behind contemporary engine failures. The core issue can be summarized in a single word: heat. When a compact 3-liter engine is forced to produce 400 horsepower by cramming in air, you've essentially created a miniature thermal reactor. Hauling a 10,000-pound RV uphill requires turbochargers to spin at 200,000 RPM, forcing hot air into cylinders. This action significantly elevates cylinder pressure to hazardous levels. To prevent engine meltdown, the computer injects excess fuel into cylinders, attempting to cool them. However, all that generated heat must ultimately dissipate. It saturates the oil, overheats the bearings, and degrades underhood plastic connectors. A large displacement V8 avoids this issue, generating power via mechanical leverage, not solely pressure. This leads us to our first choice, the Godzilla, Ford's 7.3-liter gas V8. To grasp its supremacy, consider Ford's decision in 2020. After reviewing failure rates in their EcoBoost engines for heavy-duty use, they opted to construct a dinosaur. They engineered a massive cast-iron pushrod behemoth, notably lacking turbos to overheat. It features no intricate overhead cams prone to failure, nor cylinder deactivation to harm your lifters. This dump truck engine, disguised for pickups, power shuttle buses, and box trucks for 12-hour shifts. In a Super Duty, it's barely exerted. Critics often claim its fuel economy is abysmal. They are correct. It consumes gas like a 1970s muscle car. However, consider the economics. Fuel costs less than a $15,000 out-of-warranty engine swap. Our second pick is the Budget King. If a new Ford is out of reach, opt for General Motors' 6.0-liter Vortec, particularly the L96 iron block variants. While not the most powerful engine here, it boasts a huge advantage over contemporary GM trucks. It lacks active fuel management. It also lacks the cylinder deactivation hardware known for destroying newer engine valve trains. This unit consistently runs on all 8 cylinders. Mechanics dub these the cockroaches of the truck world because of their extreme resilience. Chevy bodies might rust and door handles detach, but that V8 reliably starts every morning for 300,000 miles. Our third entry is the million-mile legend, the Toyota 5.7-liter V8, specifically the 3ERF. This is the engine Toyota produced before alienating its customers with the problematic twin-turbo 5.6. This power plant's legendary status stems from Victor Shepard. In 2016, he delivered a 2007 Tundra with 1 million miles on its original engine. When Toyota engineers disassembled it, the internal measurements remained within new engine factory specifications. Such remarkable durability is physically unattainable with modern twin-turbo engines due to their inherently high internal pressures. Should you locate a low-mileage Tundra from 2018 to 2021, purchase it immediately. You're acquiring the final over-engineered Toyota before corporate accountants influenced its design. Number 4 is the modern diesel exception. While we typically recommend avoiding newer diesels due to their complex emission systems, if you tow heavy and need torque, the Ford 6.7-liter Powerstroke 2015 and newer is the only one mechanics recommend. Ford developed this engine internally, employing a unique reverse flow design, placing the turbo within the engine's valley, which provides instant throttle response. However, its inclusion on this list is due to its robust bottom end, utilizing 6 bolts per main bearing cap. This represents an incredible degree of over-engineering, resulting in a bottom end capable of handling 1,000 pound-feet of torque without any flex. Although its emission system will eventually fail, its pistons and rods remain bulletproof. Number 5 is the pre-emission Chevy. We cannot discuss forever engines without acknowledging the LBZ Duramax. This particular engine was manufactured for a brief period between 2006 and 2007, yet it's widely regarded as the finest diesel General Motors ever produced. It combines the strength of modern Duramax engines with none of the restrictive emissions equipment found in newer models. It requires no DEF fluid and lacks a DPF filter. It's paired with the legendary Allison 1000 6-speed transmission. This specific pairing of the LBZ engine and Allison transmission represents the gold standard for Chevy enthusiasts. Finding a rust-free example means expecting a premium, as it's universally recognized as Chevy's last truly honest truck. Finally, number 6, the Holy Grail. For an engine guaranteed to outlast your children, you require the 5.9-liter Cummins, particularly the 12-valve or 24-valve variants. Why is this considered the king of this list? Precisely because of what it lacks: no DEF fluid, no DPF filters, no EGR system. The 5.9-liter is fundamentally a tractor engine, loud, vibrating, and undeniably truck-like. The Dodge body around it might disintegrate at 200,000 miles, but the engine itself will likely run until the sun burns out. Possessing an excellent engine, however, represents only half the challenge. Now, we must address the critical transmission trap. While you might have a million-mile engine, if it's paired with a fragile transmission, your truck becomes utterly useless. Contemporary trucks often prioritize high gear counts. 10 speeds, 8 speeds, and even 9 speeds are common. This design choice serves a singular purpose: improved fuel economy. With 10 gears, the computer can maintain extremely low engine RPMs on highways to optimize fuel consumption. However, for towing applications, this setup proves disastrous. A 10-speed transmission continually searches for the right gear. It constantly shifts up and down. It rarely settles into one. This incessant shift generates heat, and heat is the enemy of transmissions. The trucks featured on our Forever list employ simpler, more robust transmissions. The Ford Godzilla utilizes the 6R140, a heavy-duty 10-speed design specifically for torque, not merely solely for fuel economy. Older Toyotas are equipped with a 6-speed transmission renowned for its bulletproof reliability. Furthermore, older Chevy trucks incorporate the Allison 1000, initially engineered for dump trucks and sanitation vehicles. When hauling 10,000 pounds up an incline, you absolutely do not want your transmission shifting every 4 seconds. You desire it to firmly lock into a gear and remain there. While older 6-speed transmissions might offer inferior fuel economy, they feature thicker clutch packs and more straightforward valve bodies. They were constructed for sustained torque, not for meeting EPA efficiency targets. So, here's the ultimate verdict. The era of the truly versatile, do-it-all truck has concluded. A single truck cannot simultaneously achieve 25 miles per gallon and tow 10,000 pounds. That's a fundamental physics impossibility. You must make a choice. Do you prefer a rolling computer offering decent mileage until its turbos eventually fail, or do you genuinely need a dedicated tow rig? Prioritize displacement, choose cast iron, and disregard fuel economy concerns.